no weakness on me. They're like, we can count.
All right. All right, so head only this week. All right, we're going to get this head only, surprisingly, not surprisingly, from an anaconda. And so the one place that I've used this a lot. Okay.
Is he recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, make sure.
So can I do half guard, please? All right. So here we are in half guard. What should my hands be doing if I'm in half?
On the ribs.
Frame on his.
On the ribs here, because what that does is when he tries to shoot for this underhook, you see how crappy it is? Okay, it allows me the opportunity to capture his head. All right, and I'm going to connect my hands. Now, if I stay here and he continues to use that underhook, eventually I'm going to lose this position. Okay, so what you do next is imperative. All right, what you do next is imperative. So I keep that hand here. All right, it frees this hand up and it makes him have to make some bad choices really quick. So I capture this. And what I'm going to do is the head side shoulder. The head side shoulder, I'm going to roll over that shoulder. Okay, it's counterintuitive, but it is extremely successful for me. So I push my shoulder over and I roll, even if he's holding on to my legs here, it's just a matter of time before I move into the anaconda. Okay? When I move into this position here, my success is determined on where this elbow is. If he brings his elbow down to his waist, I am not going to get this. Okay, I can try to muscle it up, but energy efficiency is gone. Okay? For those of you who don't know what an anaconda is, if the elbow is up here, I can figure 4 and I can get a tap. But today we're going back to head only. So from this position, he drives that elbow down. All right, I recognize that, and I'm going to free that inside hand and get to his chin. Can the camera see this?
I'm sorry, Chris. You just have to get somebody
that way. I'm not going to make somebody
Scoot your butt to the.
There you go, yeah.
Okay. So I've gotten to the chin, and now I'm going to reinforce it. It's really important to see what my forearm's doing here. Okay? My forearm is on his face, because now if he tries to turn into me, it's not going to happen. Guys, I can keep his body at a particular angle if I can control his chin. All right? I'm not going to have any success holding him in place like this or with strength, but I can hold his neck in place. Okay? And so from here, I'm going to build up to my knees. He doesn't have to come with me, but if he doesn't, it'll be bad for him. Yeah. And so from here, all right, and remember the key word I wanted y'all to remember tonight, I'm going to bring my hand up to get finger antennas, okay? The reason why we do that is this space becomes extremely valuable, all right? Because if I don't do that and he drives into me, there's no room to get my hand in there, okay? If I get to my finger antennas here and he drives into me, I still have plenty of room to get my hand in there. Does that make sense? Okay?
Logan, shut the door.
So this is a roundabout way to get to a chin strap, but we're doing chin strap, antenna fingers, guillotines, or what's the second one?
Prayer choke.
Prayer choke. Okay? So we're just getting it now from a failed anaconda. Okay, so one more time. I'm in half guard. What's he doing? What's my trigger here? Yeah, he shoots that underhook, but because I have him framed, it's a crappy underhook, which is going to allow me to capture the head. I cannot stay here. All right, I roll over the head side shoulder, and if everything goes according to plan here, I can get this anaconda. The guys who are a little more experienced will bring that elbow down. Okay? Capture, capture. From here, I come up. Antenna fingers. Okay? Antenna fingers in guillotine. Now here's the good news. I don't want y'all to choke the guillotine tonight. Okay? That thing is brutal. Alright, it's not like a regular guillotine. This one actually has some juice behind it. So, what you're going to give him a response to, why would I use the prayer choke instead of the guillotine?
Pulls away from you.
No.
Pushes in.
No.
I don't know, Kurt.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the right answer if that's what it is. But look, guys, if I come into this position and he's staying low, if I try to guillotine him here, I'll never be able to fold his head. You see that? So what I'm going to do is drop my shoulder so my hand comes out further. All right. Now I'm going to that teacup grip. All right. It used to be a prayer choke, but the wrist did too much. Come to that teacup grip here, and then turn my hip. Very important to turn my hip with. Sorry. Very important to turn my hips with this. Don't fucking say it.
I did. That's red tap, man.
All right. Very important to turn my hips with this because it allows me to pressure in the correct angle here. All right. If you have long arms or you happen to be much stronger than your opponent, you'll get away with it. But don't build your game like that. Okay. All right. So take out the roll. Chin strap to what? Finger antennas. All right, he's staying low. So I'm gonna go with the prayer choke here. Okay. Very powerful sleepy time choke. All right. Yeah. This one's a pretty pure blood choke, so you're not gonna feel pain or anxiety. Things kind of go. Have you ever done a whippet or like huff freon or something?
Yeah.
I haven't. But if I had.
Heard through YouTube videos that that's what happens.
Yeah, it's very similar to that. Okay, you're doing the same thing. You're replacing, huh?
It's similar to huffing freon?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why some
Choke my
people-
phone with.
some kids- yeah. Hey, I've had students that end up liking doing something like that. It's really strange. All right. It's
He
really
takes after
strange.
his mother.
Huh?
He takes after his mother.
Yes, he does. It was really good. Like, people like it. So he's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's kind of gay, bro. It's like, I'm like,
Are you touching yourself when you do it? You gotta stop.
The token gay guy before me.
yeah, exactly.
Open free on the side fireplace.
All right, guys. Get this roll right. Get into the chin strap.
Yeah.
And the same thing as last night when it goes chin strap.
Spear finger. Green.
Chin fingers. All right.
Finger.
At least you're actually getting that out today.
Yes. Yes, I was very sleepy the other morning. I finally got some good sleep, which is rare for me. All right, let's do it. Golden
I'm not
finger.
gay.
Thank you very much.
We should put that on the waiver. Awesome. Yeah, that's got really good.
You think so? Test too much.
Yeah.
What?
He used to begin a class, or the end of class, he'd be like, hey, I'm really not.
Yeah, when we roll, just enough between me and you.
Don't you ever,
I'm like, guy, you're in a safe place, bro.
don't you ever go check me. Oh, my God.
That elbow out.
That's important, because if you, like, when you feel how his space, feel how his elbow is leaving your face, when he does, just turn it into it. So right here, you gotta clamp that shit down. Yeah, your power, vice versa. See how it forces him to turn?
Oh, yeah, that's
Prayer choke's not guillotine, guys. Drop your shoulder, Timmy. More. No. That's the guillotine grip. Teacup. And now turn your hips over here.
Let's grip your hands.
That's it.
Bring your hip at a 90. This is a strangle, not a choke.
He brings his elbow. That's good, right? Yeah. So how you got his face on? Plant his face down. Yeah. It's gonna be uncomfortable as fuck. I mean, it's not pleasant, so.
Get your hips right. Taylor, wrong side.
This side?
Yes. Now push. If you want to see an excellently executed prayer choke, John Jones Machida. Yeah, he's like a ragdoll. Oh, terrible. Like he for sure killed people.
Yeah, that's not as painful. Yeah, but like, this would do, but.
You missed that detail, William. You'll never get it. You missed the face, he's gone.
This is like a ball in a socket. Yeah, and then you like if you walk around the side, like just try to. Oh yeah.
Yes.
I saw your throne like cracking a little bit.
Right for the camera.
Yeah. Arm down.
Bullshit. You gotta go head on.
Yeah.
Yeah, now move your hips to your right.
Oh yeah, same here.
If his neck's hurting, you gotta tip your shoulder more. Alright? Look guys, there's big nerves here. Alright? Big nerves. And so there's big nerves here. But right to the front of them are where the carotids are. So if you end up getting pain, it's because you're a little bit off. Alright? It means you're pinching that big nerve. Alright, used to be a target for batons. And some guy, I hit a guy in the neck with a fucking fat end of a pool stick right there.
God damn.
He started.
You go down like
He started
He
it.
deserved it. He hit me in the fucking face with one. Anyway, so, this is when Fight Club came out. It's really bad. Anyway, so, make sure that the elbow gets down to the chin. That's why we drop our shoulder here. See that? My arm's never going to get long enough just facing the back of his head with my chest. I drop my shoulder because I'm actually turning my entire body 90 degrees so that I bring my, look, this is guillotine. That is prayer choke. Big difference, right? 90-degree difference. Doesn't seem like it because you're in a small area, but it is. So be mindful of that. Let's keep going.
Mindful.
You guys are welcome to join in. Yes, sir.
I don't know who to go with.
Yeah. Aaron might go with you.
Look at the
Hold on,
brother.
Hey, look, I've seen like 3 people go to sleep drilling this, so
Let me and him work in for
Oh yeah.
don't wait for it to hurt.
So watch what we're doing.
I'm gonna laugh at you when you go to sleep and you poop your pants.
Keep it right here, that way when Julian tries to come up.
I will never let you
Oh,
forget.
it's like a personal story. He's
I'm trying to go for this.
Keep your elbow down.
No, look, stick to the fundamental plan. My class.
Well, I mean, this is what we were doing the other day at 11.
Yeah,
Basically.
11 o'clock. No, it is. It's a little bit different entry, but yeah, the whole week, every day that I teach is going to be this.
It's like this
I haven't been in here since then. And
Yeah, I want you to do my elbow down so this hand can go up and S grip and smash my head together. Yeah, there you go. Wrong over to you.
What the hell, bro?
Dig this down.
Maybe I'm not doing that.
Yes.
Finger tennis.
So you undid your dip when you came over a little bit, right? And guys, and you're not going to get like, this isn't painful, nor is it anxiety provoking, okay? For some reason, whenever you hit the carotids purely, it's not unpleasant. But You have to hold it for a second is what it is. You're not gonna get fast taps on this.
Keep the shoulder.
Yes, yes. Look at this. What I'm doing is this part's going on the carotid. So I gotta smash that together. If this is up here, look what happens. I'm just smashing neck.
Yeah, so whenever I'm turning.
Destiny. Yeah.
Yep. You ease off of it. You go back into it, and then you ease off of it.
Right now, I got for some reason. I said for some reason you little fuckers have got to eat it. And then this one doesn't like to wake up in the morning for school already. Timmy, bring your hips more.
Elijah, I got your other water.
Go get Logan's toys and put it back in his bag. Pressure constant. Make sure he has his poppet. Constant pressure, y'all. Find your brother. Because I don't know where he's at. I lost him. I lost him like 30 minutes ago. I'll find him. I'm not a very good hooligan. No. Do that again.
Go on, sorry,
Your forearm up in the side of his head. Legs together. Okay. Yeah. Run around with your short sleeve hoodie like you're getting ready to do something. Hey, sock shoes.
Actually, you got room to flip over.
Oh, you're so heavy.
You're going for the anaconda, but if you didn't give it to you, hold on.
Clamp that down.
Force him to roll.
Here's the workout.
Shoot that thing all the way up.
I see him all the time. I know, but you're talking about when I go there,
Those luggies gonna have to help anyways, because I keep
Really, you gotta just go to sleep. Just sit back and wait till you know you're ready.
I gotta have to.
You gotta go to sleep.
That's what told you on.
Bro,
wrong way.
Oh, your feet are little. Can you get them with the
I
dog?
was on the one for
I gotta get your foot in there. That's as far as I go. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, you haven't cracked that
Alright, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to tap for you.
You know what side shoes go on feet?
No.
Yo, what side shoes go on feet?
What side?
I've just been putting my shoes on random feet for my whole life.
Good shit.
Right here.
I don't have anything to say. What's up, Kirk? Bye.
What hair?
Logan. What's up, Kirk? Bye.
What is what?
Alright.
You said you got your first one? Okay, you
No, I
got
got
third.
my fourth.
I got
I thought you said
Oh, you got a stripe? Sweet.
Yep, that's my fourth.
That means you actually gotta do something with stuff. That hurts.
I guess. Like I tried.
Bring your head more to the side.
Okay, that's why I skipped the other guy, because I couldn't get it.
Yeah. So bring it to the fourth side. I like that one. Doesn't that,
I mean, I try to
you
go.
look like what they call the bruiser? Basher. You look like the basher. Wow, yeah, I'd love to play it. I'm getting a thing. Yes, he did. I He has to be doing it every day. There's different ways to get to it.
Pick up this hand.
Oh, cool. Where's mine?
Did he give you shorts to have on?
Harder that was.
Ah, okay.
I want you to have your middle of it.
Right there. Line up my wife. Where do that?
Because I ordered you a custom pair. They're just a whatever Audrey's.
Okay, fine. Don't yell at me.
You know me first.
Down here.
Thank you, Sarah.
Daddy, I'll figure it out.
I was like, is that mine or that mine? That one, mine.
So,
Yeah, I'm
we'll go home and get some coffee.
I love you. Yes.
drink some hot tea with honey and lemon.
I can get it.
Nah, man.
Thank you, Trust.
I'll be proud, Ben.
Yeah, I'm good. It's just, we're good, yeah.
Elijah,
Keep going.
you take long.
Alright, guys.
Don't.
Does anyone have any questions about this? Alright? Very, very good question. Alright. So, when I'm driving this way, I don't really end up having enough juice because I'm not using really big muscles to do that. Okay? So, when I'm in this position, alright, I've got to change my angle here because now I can start using more of my body, my core to drive that hand over this way. Okay? If I stay in front of him, so what I do is I turn into him, and because his chin is there, my elbow stays, it just makes it 10 times tighter and more powerful. And so when I do that, I push. Now remember guys, you're not gonna get instant taps. You're not looking to tap someone in real life, all right? You're looking to put them unconscious. And that's the real deal. Like if you're out in a fight, you don't let a guy up that taps. I'm just gonna tell you that right now, because he's gonna get up and he's gonna fucking punch you right in the mouth. Okay, without saying a word. You put him to sleep, and when he wakes up, hopefully he has a better attitude. Okay? Anyway, so here, boom, I turn my hips. Now this thing is tight. It takes very little pressure to get this going, and I hold it. Okay? They may even de-elevate here. Well, to the side. To the side. All right? And then I'm just gonna follow that pressure in. All right? Yeah, stay on your knees so that you can turn into it. Because look, if he ends up elevating here, all right, if I'm here and he ends up standing up, I can switch this into a guillotine really easy. Okay, the reason why I've chosen the prayer choke here is because I'm not going to be able to bring my hips underneath him to finish that guillotine choke very well. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's roll. All right, split up. We got 2 rooms, y'all. Remember that.
5v5. Come on.
Don't want to roll today. Don't make fun of me.